So I'm 35 years old now, and I've been working a 9 to 5 job for over a decade now. And I've done all sorts of jobs. I've been a frontline engineer at an oil rig, and I've done product management in a software company, been an entrepreneur. I've met extremely successful and influential, impactful founders. So I've done a lot of different things, but I have also had my own share of failures. I have tried maybe 15, 16 different businesses which haven't succeeded. A couple of them have succeeded but have not been very sustainable. So I wrote down a bunch of advice which I thought would be useful for my younger self. The first one is that it's okay to feel a bit lost or disappointed or unsure about certain things in life, because human beings are not designed to do just one single thing. You're not programmed when you're born that you are going to be a filmmaker or a engineer. That's not how it works. People have different skill sets, people have different interests, and they fluctuate. They're dynamic in nature, and at different points in your life you'll have different phases and you'll be interested in different things. So it's fine that you're not sure about what exactly you want to do in life. And it's quite easy to be disillusioned and disappointed, disheartened by looking at some of the successful young people out there in the world who have achieved massive successes in their fields at a very early age. It may lead you to feel like a bit of a loser. The second advice that I would give my younger self is that try more, take more swings, basically, or make more attempts. The number of attempts is far more important, because it's only going to be a percentage of those attempts that will succeed. So if you are working on something that has a long lead time, it's going to take you 10 years to execute on, and at the end of it you're going to be extremely wealthy. That might be a good thing if you're 100% sure that this particular thing will work. But quite often that is not the case. You have to take more swings at a in a smaller time frame, at a shorter duration, to make sure that you have enough leeway to actually see if something has traction and can grow into something substantial. The third advice that I would give myself would be to be the center of networking activity, or to be the hub. There are two things that will help you achieve what you want in life. One is your skills, and the other is your network. And of course, you can throw money behind some of these things and they can solve some of these problems for you. But network really is something you cannot solve even with money. If you have if you become a capital allocator and you want to deploy some of your capital, if you do not have the right connections, you are not able to do so. You're just going to be the deals that will come your way depend on the kind of network that you have. So you don't need to be one of those people who goes at it alone. It's your success depends on other people, taking help from other people, working with other people, being able to facilitate discussions and ideas, not necessarily for your own advantage, but to allow people to come together and grow together. The next advice I would give myself is to document everything that you're doing, including things that you're learning. So if you are starting a business, or you're starting to learn a new skill, let's say you're learning carpentry, I would advise you to document the entire process and share it online. If it's a business that you're building, tweet about it, or do a YouTube or Instagram series about it. And there will be people who are interested in your journey, who will watch you build something from scratch, learn from it, maybe reach out to you for some of the complementary skills that they may have and they can contribute to your endeavors. And it also builds tremendous credibility when you're trying to do something in the public domain. Next, I would say, is to learn how to write. Copywriting is an extremely important skill. It's about understanding how human emotions work and how you are able to convey a particular emotion from a certain set of words. So when you are able to write better, you're able to structure your thoughts better and put it on paper, and you're able to channel that energy from you to the reader. Next advice would be to master the art of cold email. So let's say if you want to get in touch with someone that you don't know, you need to know how to reach out to this particular person and provide value to this person to be able to connect with them in the shortest format possible. This is extremely important. It may not be that you are successful in your very first attempt, but making 100 attempts, 1,000 attempts, there's no limit when it comes to cold email. The next advice would be about getting a mentor, and it is kind of overrated in the sense that people look for the best mentors out there, but they don't focus on being the best mentee. If you just focus on yourself being the best person at whatever you're doing, and then reach out to a mentor that you're interested in and provide them value, it's very likely that they would be open to taking you on as a mentee. But there is also a process called self-mentoring where you always, you're tinkering, you're experimenting, you're encountering problems, you're learning from your own feedback, and repeating the process. You'll be very surprised at how much you can learn by yourself. The next one would be about not caring so much about what people think. People are quite self-involved. They are busy with their own lives. They don't care about what you're up to, what have you done, what are you doing right now. So don't care so much about what people think. It's only your opinion that really matters. And lastly, I would say be persistent and have patience. It's pretty cliche, but nothing gets done overnight. It takes time and persistence, and especially if you're young, you're looking to get rich quick. So that's not something that happens. That's not how it works. These are some things that I've learned over the course of my career. This will help you as well as you chart your journey forward. If you find value in such content, please subscribe to this channel, and I'll create more content like this.